Hi, my name is Aaron Fields. This year at FDIC 2016, I will be presenting Drilling for Function during the classroom sessions. The scope of this classroom session will be to examine skill acquisition models from both a technical aspect, but in addition, a cultural aspect. Drilling for Function will create a systematic professional approach for skill acquisition on an individual level, a company level, a multi-company level, and a department level. The scope and the hope is to break down a very technical skill into very simple, usable models that can be put to use quickly regardless of skill set in question. One of the major problems that ails us in the American Fire Service is not the skill level, the knowledge base, or the experience. It is in fact our ability to transmit that information on an individual as well as department level. Simply put, education within the fire service is not on the standard of our skills that we actually perform. We will be using the nozzle forward as the model to examine in order to break down this system into very small components with a very linear timeline for how long and what must be accomplished prior to moving on with an individual's skill. We'll do a quick examination of physiology and psychology of skills, specifically to skills that are meant to be performed during high stress environment with limited perception and diminishing fine motor skills. Besides the technical aspect, we will examine common wives' tales for both truth and inaccuracy. We'll look at our own culture, the culture of the fire service, with regards to drill, skill acquisition, and education as a whole. We don't want to teach people what they can do on a drill field. We want to teach them what they should do on a fire ground. During the classroom session, we will turn a critical eye towards the fire service, examining what it is we do, how we go about it in regards to education. We'll address common misconceptions, not only technically but also culturally, on the aspect of drill and practice. The goal is to take a very complex, deep subject and break it down into a very blue-collar, bare-bones, nuts and bolts approach to teaching what we want people to do on the fire ground. The classroom session will have an opportunity for participants to ask questions. We have to understand that by doing practice, by drilling, we increase the morale not only of the individual companies and individuals, but also on a department level. In addition, we create real accountability. Accountability to each other, accountability to the civilians, accountability to the job, and accountability to a skill set. In the end, the four-letter word which we should be using the most is work. If we do it well, we do it often, it will cure what ails us. I hope to see you there. Thanks.